Hello everyone, welcome back to the another session of multiple choice questions of social science. I am your teacher Kavita here to present and as well as to discussions about multiple choice questions of political science. In the previous videos, we have discussed about model question paper 1 and 2 which is released by KSEEB. Today I am come back with the another most important multiple choice questions from the political science. So in today's session we are going to discuss about on these 5 lessons. Those are the problems of India and their solution, Indian foreign policy, next lesson India's relation with other countries, global problems and India's role, and international institution. In today's session we are going to discuss about multiple choice questions on these 5 lessons. And before going to start my session, every time I used to tell take paper or take a note, try to write answer before I am saying correct answer here, because it will come to know for you how many questions you people able to answer. So that here try to write correct answer, at least try. Okay. Let's start our session. The first question from the political science here. First here, according to census of 2011, the poverty rate of India is. According to census of 2011, the poverty rate of India is option A 21.9%, option B 22%, option C 29%, option D 50%. The right answer here, option A is the right answer, 21.9% here. Next question. The people who develop a deep passion for the place they live is called as. The people who develop a deep passion for the place they live is called as. Option A regionalism, option B nepotism, option C caste favorism, option D religion favorism. Option A is the right answer, regionalism. ಅಂದರೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾದೇಶಿಕ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಲೆಸ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀವಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾದೇಶಿಕತೆಗೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಜನಲಿಸಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಇನ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ is in existence to curb corruption. In Karnataka, dash institution is in existence to curb corruption. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರವನ್ನು ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಲೋಕಪಾಲ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಲೋಕಾಯುತ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಲಿಟ್ರಸಿ ಮಿಷನ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ CBI. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ is the right answer, Lokayut. Next question. Karnataka government appointed the following committee to reduce regional imbalance. Karnataka government appointed the following committee to reduce regional imbalance. Option A National Literacy Mission, option B Lokayut, option C Dr. D.M. Nanjundappa Committee, option D Mahela Mandala. So option C is the right answer, Dr. D.M. Nanjundappa Committee. Next, the following government given 50% reservation in local body election to women. ಕೆಳಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತಹ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಂಥ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟು ಮಹಿಳೆಯರಿಗೆ 50% ರಿಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ 50% ರಿಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡುವಂತಹ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ 50% ರಿಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ವುಮೆನ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಆಂಧ್ರ ಪ್ರದೇಶ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಒಡಿಸ್ಸಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಂ, option D Karnataka. The right answer here, option D is the right answer, Karnataka. So Karnataka state government providing 50% reservation in the local body for women. Next, in order to remove such inequalities, dash article has been amended from A to J. In order to remove such an inequality, the dash article has been amended from A to J. Option A 370, option B 360, option C 371, option D 372. So, option C is the right answer, 371. So, our Indian Constitution has been implemented to reduce regional imbalance here. So, that here Article 371 A to J has been amended here. Next, the article according to special status to Karnataka is, the article accorded special status to Karnataka is, ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಹೈದರಾಬಾದ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಅದು ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 371 ಎ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 371 ಜೆ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 371 ಬಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ 371 ಹೆಚ್. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ is the right answer, 371J. This is to reduce regional imbalance. It means in order to remove such an inequality, the article 371 has been amended from A to J. So, ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರಾದೇಶಿಕ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಇಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ 371 ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ A to J. 371 Article 371J, this is only belongs to Hyderabad Karnataka region area because to provide special status and special facilities. Next, the Women and Child Development Department started to provide. The Women and Child Development Department started to provide. Option A, shelter. Option B, health. Option C, education. Option D, food. The right answer here, option C is the right answer, education. And the next question here, Women Commission has been established to address. Women's Commission has been established to address. Option A, various problems of women. Option B, women education. Option C, women health. Option D, women employment. The right answer here, option A is the right answer, various problems of women. So, Women's Commission has been established because of here to solve women various problems of women. ಅಂದರೆ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಒಂದು ಆಯೋಗ, ಮಹಿಳಾ ಒಂದು ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳನ್ನ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸಕ್ಕಾಗಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, the program has been implemented in Karnataka for the uplift of women. The program has been implemented in Karnataka for the uplift of women. ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಒಂದು ಸಬಲೀಕರಣ, ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಉನ್ನತಿಗಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, ಮಹಿಳಾ ಮಂಡಲ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, ಸ್ತ್ರೀ ಶಕ್ತಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ, ವುಮೆನ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. So, the right answer here, option B is the right answer, Stree Shakti. Next, the first woman president of India. The first woman president of India. So, option A, Indira Gandhi. Option B, Sarojini Naidu. Option C, Suchita Kripalani. Option D, Pratibha Patil. Everybody we know answer here, that is option D is the right answer, Pratibha Patil. So, Pratibha Patil, she was the first woman to become the first president of India. Next, the first prime minister of India. The first prime minister of India. Option A, Sarojini Naidu. Option B, Indira Gandhi. Option C, Suchita Kripalani. Option D, Pratibha Patil. The right answer here, option B is the right answer, Indira Gandhi. So, Indira Gandhi was the first woman prime minister of India. Next, the person does not find work in according to his capacity or qualification are called. The person does not find work in according to his capacity and qualification are called. ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ತನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಗುಣವಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ತನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಹತೆಗೆ ಅನುಗುಣವಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಅನ್ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಲಿಸಮ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ social reformation. So option A is the right answer, unemployment. So up to right now these questions are belongs to first lesson. Clear everyone? And next move on here, which is I am saying right now here, these questions are belongs to next lesson, that is Indian foreign policy. Next, the foreign policy of India is also called, the foreign policy of India is also called option A Jawaharlal Nehru policy, option B Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel policy, option C Indira Gandhi foreign policy, option D Lal Bahadur Shastri policy. So the foreign policy of India is also called, it is none other than option A is the right answer, that is Jawaharlal Nehru foreign policy, because of here the Indian foreign policy was concept introduced by Jawaharlal Nehru, so that it is called here the foreign policy of India, it is also called Jawaharlal Nehru foreign policy. Next question, Jawaharlal Nehru outlined Indian foreign policy on, Jawaharlal Nehru outlined Indian foreign policy on option A September 6, 1946, option B September 7, 1946, option C December 25, 1946, option D December 25, 1948. So Jawaharlal Nehru had given outline the concept of the foreign policy of India. ಭಾರತದ ವಿದೇಶಾಂಗ ನೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಪರಿಚಯಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ರೇಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ 7, 1946. ಸೊ ಆನ್ ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ 7, 1946 ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ Jawaharlal Nehru had given outline, it means the concept of foreign policy. Next question, the article which advocate international peace and cooperation, the article which advocate international peace and cooperation, option A article 17, option B article 21, option C article 51, option D article 24. So option C is the right answer, article 51. So article 51 is providing here, it means it indicates the international peace and cooperation in India. ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಹಬಾಳ್ವೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 51. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, India and China signed Panchashila principles in the year, India and China signed Panchashila principles in the year, option A 1962, option B 1971, option C 1948, option D 1954. The right answer here, option D is the right answer, 1954. So Panchashila principle did between India and China in the year 1954. So the Prime Minister of India was Jawaharlal Nehru and the Prime Minister of China Zhou Enlai. So these two persons had signed Panchashila principles in the year 1954. Next, during the Cold War, communist countries were led by, during the Cold War, communist countries were led by. Here, after end of the Second World War, Cold War had started, entire the world had been divided into two groups, one communist groups and one more democracy group. Here my question here, During the Cold War, communist countries were led by option A USA, option B India, option C USSR, option D Sri Lanka. ಸೊ ಶೀತಲ ಸಮರ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ನಾಯಕತ್ವವನ್ನು ಯಾರ ಒಂದು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್, USSR. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ವಾರ್ ದ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ divided into two groups, one democracy under the leadership of USA and communist under the leadership of USSR. But India did not support any one country. India has followed non-aligned movement. It means India did not join any one group and India did not support any one group. Just India followed non-aligned movement. Next, SAARC was established in the year. SAARC was established in the year. Option A on December 8, 1985. Option B on December 9, 1985. Option C on December 10, 1985. Option D on December 11, 1985. The right answer here on December 8, 1985. Option A is the right answer. The SAARC established in the year 1985 on December 8. Next, SAARC in the sense here, South Asian Association Regional Cooperation. Next, the Conference of Asian Countries held in the year 1955 at. The Conference of Asia countries held in 1955 at. Option A Delhi, option B Bandung, option C Lahore, option D Shimla. The right answer option B is the right answer, Bandung. Next question here. The Conference of Asia countries held in 1949, 1955 at Bandung. But in 1949, the Conference of Asia countries held at option A New Delhi, option B Bangalore, option C Lahore, option D Shimla. The right answer here option A is the right answer, New Delhi. Next question here. The policy of keeping safe distance from both the powerful blocs of the world is known as. The policy of keeping safe distance from both the power blocks of the world is known as. So, as I told in the previous question while explaining that communist under USSR, that I clearly explained about this concept. I think if people got the answer right now here. The right option A disarmament, option B anti-apartheid policy, option C non-aligned movement, option D foreign policy. Which is the right answer here? It means did not support any one group, keeping safe distance from the both the blocks. ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಎರಡು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ನಾನ್ ಅಲೈನ್ಡ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ ಡಿಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಎನಿ ಒನ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಸೇಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ from the both the blocks, that we are calling non-aligned movement. Option C is the right answer, non-aligned movement. Next question. Dash fought against apartheid in South Africa. Dash fought against apartheid in South Africa. What do you mean by apartheid here? It means there is discrimination based on the skin color, black and white. According, it means ವರ್ಣಭೇದ ನೀತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಣ್ಣದ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ತಾರತಮ್ಯ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಫೌಟ್ ಅಗೇನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪಾರ್ಥೈಡ್ ಇನ್ ಸೌತ್ ಆಫ್ರಿಕಾ. ಸೌತ್ ಆಫ್ರಿಕಾದಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಣಭೇದ ನೀತಿಯ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಹೋರಾಡಿದಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಯಾರು? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ MK ಗಾಂಧಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ನೆಲ್ಸನ್ ಮಂಡೇಲಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಮಾರ್ಟಿನ್ ಲೂಥರ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ ಜೂನಿಯರ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಜವಾಹರ್ಲಾಲ್ ನೆಹರು. The right answer option B is the right answer, Nelson Mandela. So Nelson Mandela, he was a prominent leader of the South Africa. He fought against apartheid policy. What do you mean by apartheid here? it discrimination based on the skin color. According to British here, white men were superior and black men were inferior. ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿಳಿಯ ಜನಾಂಗದವರು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಕರಿಯ ಜನಾಂಗದವರು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ನೀತಿಯ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಹೋರಾಡಿದಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಯಾರಿಲ್ಲಿ? ನೆಲ್ಸನ್ ಮಂಡೇಲಾ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ he was called the Gandhi of Africa. Nelson Mandela was called Gandhi of Africa. Next, Panchashila principles was signed by. Panchashila principle was signed by. So before question, even I explained about between whom did the Panchashila principles. Option A, Nehru and Chauhan-Lai. Option B, Chauhan-Lai and Atal Bihar Vajpayee. Option C, Gandhi and Chauhan-Lai. Option D, Indira Gandhi and Chauhan-Lai. Between whom did the Panchashila principles? That is option A is the right answer. Jawaharlal Nehru and Chauhan-Lai. Next, up to right now here, whichever I am discussed questions, those questions are belongs to Indian foreign policy. And the next move on here, another lesson from the political science, which is I am saying right now here, these questions are belongs to India's relation with the other countries. Here, China is following the very popular religion. China is following the very popular religion. Option A, Jainism. Option B, Hinduism. Option C, Buddhism. Option D, Christianity. Option C is the right answer, Buddhism. Next, India and China established BRICS in the year. India and China had established BRICS in the year. Option A, 2015. Option B, 2016. Option C, 1985. Option D, 1963. The right answer here, option A is the right answer, 2015. The India and China established BRICS in the year 2015. Next question here. The war broke out between India and China due to the Tibetan crisis. The war broke out between India and China due to the Tibetan crisis. Option A, 1971. Option B, 1948. Option C, 1999. Option D, 1962. The right answer here, option D is the right answer, 1962. So in the year 1954, Panchashila principle did between India and China, but due to Indo-China war, Panchashila principles were cancelled. Because of reason Indo-China war, because due to the Tibetan crisis. Next question. Tashkent agreement did in between. Tashkent agreement did in between. Option A, India and USA. Option B, India and USSR. Option C, India and Pakistan. Option D, India and Bangladesh. The right answer here, India and Pakistan. Tashkent agreement ಯಾರ ಒಂದು ನಡುವೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮತ್ತು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, Tashkent agreement did in the year. Tashkent agreement did in the year ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Option A, 1966. Option B, 1976. Option C, 1986. Option D, 1996. The right answer here, option A is the right answer, 1966. Next, Tashkent agreement was signed by dash country to support India and Pakistan. Tashkent agreement was signed by dash country to support India and Pakistan. The right answer, option here, USA. Option B, China. Option C, USSR. Option D, Sri Lanka. Tashkent agreement ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮತ್ತು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ. ಈ ಎರಡು ಕಂಟ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ USA, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಚೀನಾ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ USSR, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಶ್ರೀಲಂಕಾ. ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್, USSR. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, Bhilai and Bokaro steel plants were established with the support of. Bhilai and Bokaro steel plants were established with the support of. Option A, Pakistan. Option B, USA. Option C, Bangladesh. Option D, USSR. So, option D is the right answer, USSR. Next. So, up to right now, these questions are belongs to India's relations with the other countries. Next, move on here, which is I am saying a question. These questions are belongs to another lesson from the political science, that is global problems and India's role. The American War of Independence in. The American War of Independence in. ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಅವರು ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 1755, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 1776, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ 1777, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ 1778. The right answer 1776. The America got independence in the year 1776. Next, the French Revolution in. Option A 1789, option B 1790, option C 1791, option D 1792. The right answer, option A is the right answer, 1789. So 1776 America got freedom, 1789 France Revolution was started. Next, the Russian Revolution was started in the year. The Russian Revolution was started in the year. Option A 1915, option B 1917, option C 1918, option D 1919. The correct answer here, option B is the right answer, 1917. So 1776 America got freedom, 1789 France Revolution was started, in the year 1917 Russian Revolution started. And the next question here. The Declaration of Human Rights in the year. The Declaration of Human Rights in the year. Option A December 8, 1948. Option B December 9, 1948. Option C December 10, 1948. Option D December 11, 1948. The correct answer here, the Declaration of Human Rights, Vishwa Manava Hakkugala Ghoshane antali, is very important question from this lesson, because from the global problems and India's role, only one topic is there for your examination, that is Daniel human rights, and remaining topic is deleted. It's very, from this lesson, sure, I'm very sure this question definitely will ask. The Declaration of Human Rights ಯಾವಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. So the right answer, option C is the right answer, December 10, 1948. So on December 10, 1948, so human rights had been announced. Every year we are celebrating Human Rights Day on December 10, declared in the year 1948. Sure, this question compulsory will be there from the global problems and India's role, because from this lesson only one topic is there for an examination, that is Daniel human rights only. So that the Declaration of Human Rights, the correct answer, option C is the right answer here, December 10, 1948. Every year we are celebrating Human Rights Day on December 10. And next, move on here. Up to right now, which are questions we discussed, those questions are belongs to global problems and India's role. Now, which is I am saying here, these questions are belongs to the last lesson from the political science, that is international institution. It's very important question here. Next question here. After the end of World War I, dash was established. After the end of World War I, dash was established. Option A League of Nations, option B UNO, option C SAARC, option D ASEAN. The right answer here, option A is the right answer, League of Nations. So everybody we know here, the entire world had seen two major and miracle war, that is First World War. The First World War started in the year 1914 and ended in the year 1918. After end of the First World War, the prominent leaders, they decided to establish organization because to maintain peace and to avoid the war, that we are calling here League of Nations. League of Nations was established in the year 1919, but unfortunately the League of Nations was failure. The next question here, at the global level, Winston Churchill of UK, Joseph Stalin of USSR and Franklin D. Roosevelt of USA attempted to establish dash organization. At the global level, Winston Churchill of UK, Joseph Stalin of USSR and Franklin D. Roosevelt of USA attempted to establish dash organization after end of the Second World War. After First World War, established, that is League of Nations. But after end of the Second World War, these three prominent leaders, they decided to establish a major organization. That organization, option A, League of Nations, option B, ASEAN, option C, International Organization, option D, SAARC. Option C is the right answer, International Organization. International Organization is nothing but UNO. It means United Nations Organization. International institution came into force in the year 1945 on October 24th. So, international institution is nothing but UNO. The prominent leaders of UK, USA and USSR, they decided to establish a strongest organization, that is none other than UNO or International Institution. That international institution came into force in the year 1945, October 24th. Next question. The word United Nation was proposed by. The word United Nation was proposed by. ಯುನೈಟೆಡ್ ನೇಷನ್ ವರ್ಡ್ನ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಿದಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ವಿನ್ಸನ್ ಚರ್ಚಿಲ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ರಾಂಕ್ಲಿನ್ ಡಿ ರೂಸ್ವೆಲ್ಟ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಜೋಸೆಫ್ ಸ್ಟಾಲಿನ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಲೆನಿನ್. Option B is the right answer, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Franklin D. Roosevelt, he was the president of USA. He was the first person to introduce United Nations. Next question. UNO was established in the year. United Nations Organization was established in the year. Option A, on October 24th, 1945. Option B, on October 25th, 1945. Option C, on November 24th, 1945. Option D, on November 25th, 1945. So, option A is the right answer, on October 24th, 1945. United Nations Organization was established in the year on October 24th, 1945. Next question. The headquarters of UNO is in. Option A, Washington DC. Option B, Paris. Option C, Switzerland. Option D, New York. So, the head office of UNO. Option D is the right answer, New York. Next. The permanent countries of Security Council are. The prominent and permanent countries of Security Council are. Basically here Security Council had 15 members. Among them here 5 countries are permanent member of the Security Council. It's my question here, which are the 5 prominent countries, the permanent member of Security Council? Option A, listen carefully the option here. Option A, France, USA, UK, Russia and India. UK is nothing but England or United Kingdom. Option A, France, USA, UK, Russia and India. Option B, India, Sri Lanka, USA, UK and Russia. Option C, UK, UK in the sense England or United Kingdom. UK, USA, Russia, France and China. Option D, USA, UK, Russia, Pakistan and Afghanistan. So which is the correct answer here? That is option C is the right answer. UK, USA, Russia, France and China. These 5 countries are permanent member of the Security Council. Next question. The total member of Economics and Social Council. The total member of Economics and Social Council. Option A 50, option B 54, option C 58, option D 60. So option B is the right answer, 54. Next question. The total judges of International Court of Justice. The total judges of International Court of Justice. Option A 10, option B 13, option C 20, option D 15. The right answer here 15. Option D is the right answer, 15. The International Court of Justice has 15 members. Next. The headquarter of International Court of Justice. The headquarter of International Court of Justice. Option A Paris, option B Hague, option C New York, option D Washington DC. The right answer here, option B is the right answer, Hague. Hague, it is in Netherlands. So International Court of Justice na ಒಂದು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಕಚೇರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ Hague of Netherlands. Next. The headquarter of Secretariat is in. The headquarter of Secretariat is in. Option A New York, option B Paris, option C Hague, option D London. Option A is the right answer, New York. Next. The president of the president of UNO is. The president of UNO is. Option A Ban Ki-moon, option B Antonio Guterres, option C Hillary Clinton, option D Barack Obama. So the president of UNO is, that is option B is the right answer, Antonio Guterres. Next. Food and Agriculture Organization was established in the year. Food and Agriculture Organization was established in the year. So option A 1940, option B 1942, option C 1943, option D 1945. The right answer here, option D is the right answer, 1945. FAO, it means Food and Agriculture Organization was established in the year 1945. Next. The head office of FAO is in. The head office of FAO is in. Option A Geneva, option B Rome, option C Paris, option D New York. FAO office, the head office of FAO is in, option B is the right answer, Rome. Next question. World Health Organization was established in the year. World Health Organization was established in the year. Option A 1946, option B 1947, option C 1948, option D 1949. The right answer here, 1948. World Health Organization was established in the year 1948. Next question. The head office of WHO is in. World Health Organization ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಕಚೇರಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ, head office. Option A Paris, option B Switzerland, option C Rome, option D New York. The right answer, option B is the right answer, Switzerland. So FAO, the head office here, Rome. It was established in the year 1945. WHO was established in the year 1948. It is in Switzerland. Next question. UNESCO was established in the year. UNESCO. The full form of UNESCO is United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization. United nation, education, scientific, cultural and organization. When it was established? The UNESCO was established in the year 1940, option B 1942, option C 1943, option D 1946. Option D is the right answer, 1946. UNESCO was established in the year 1946. Next, the head office of UNESCO is in. The head office of UNESCO is in. Option A, New York. Option B, Paris. Option C, Geneva. Option D, Hague. So, the head office of UNESCO is in. Option B is the right answer, Paris. Next, UNICEF was established in the year. UNICEF was established in the year. The full form of UNICEF, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. So, established in the year. Option A 1943, option B 1945, option C 1942, option D 1946. The right answer here 1946. The UNICEF was established in the year 1946. Next, UNICEF became the permanent body in the year. UNICEF became the permanent body in the year. Option A 1950, option B 1953, option C 1956, option D 1957. The right answer here, option B is the right answer, 1953. It was established in the year 1946 and it became permanent member of the UNO, that is 1953. Next question. UNICEF received Nobel Award in the year. UNICEF received Nobel Award in the year. Option A 1960, option B 1962, option C 1963, option D 1965. The right answer here, option D is the right answer, 1965. It was established in the year 1946. It became permanent member of 1953. It received Nobel Award in the year 1965. Next question. The head office of IMF is in. IMF in the sense here, International Monetary Fund. So, the head office of IMF. Option A, Paris. Option B, New York. Option C, Washington DC. Option D, Switzerland. The right answer here, option C is the right answer, Washington DC. Next question. The IBRD was established in the year. The IBRD was established in the year. IBRD in the sense here, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, was established in the year. Option A 1947, option B 1948, option C 1949, option D 1950. The right answer here, option A is the right answer, 1947. Next, the head office of IBRD is in. The head office of IBRD is in. Option A, New York. Option B, Paris. Option C, Washington DC. Option D, Switzerland. The correct answer here, option C is the right answer, Washington DC. So, IBRD, the head office is in Washington DC. Next, the head office of ILO is in. In the sense, ILO means International Labour Organization. The head office of ILO is in option A, Geneva, option B, Hague, option C, New York, option D, Paris. So, right answer, option A is the right answer, Geneva. ILO, it means International Labour Organization was in, present is in Geneva. Next, the last question from this lesson. WTO, it means World Trade Organization, was established in the year. Option A, on January 5, 1995. Option B, on January 3rd, 1995. Option C, on January 6, 1995. Option D, on January 1st, 1995. So, right answer here, option D is the right answer, on January 1st, 1995. So, WTO, World Trade Organization, was established in the year January 1st, 1995. By this question, I am going to finish my session right now here. So, I hope so everyone are utilize this video for your examination. In single video, I covered all the MCQ questions on the 5 lessons from the political science. So, in next video, I am coming with another multiple choice questions on other lessons. Till then, keep watching the video, and before that, every time I used to tell, focus on the studies and be brave in examination. Stay at home, stay safe, and don't forget to wear a mask. And till then, keep watching the video. Thank you and have a nice day.